ISFPs are the free spirits, the artists, the wanderers of the human nature. They move through life with a deep connection to beauty, emotion, and personal authenticity. If life is a grand symphony, ISFPs are the ones who feel every note, every vibration, every fleeting moment of beauty and pain. But with that comes the stereotype, the oversensitive crybaby, the fragile soul, or the walking heart on a sleeve. Welcome everyone to another Life Protocol video. Let me tell you about my book, Rise of Understanding. So if you think the theory of traumas is intriguing, you'll be glad to know it's just a portion of the entire framework. I'm allowing free access to it through Google Drive. The link is in the description, or you can email me directly if you prefer. And if the book resonates with you and you want to help support the message, you can get a copy on Amazon to help spread it further. It's entirely up to you. Now back to the video. They are seen as too emotional, too moody, too wrapped up in their own feelings to function in the harsh reality of life. They're accused of being self-indulgent, ruled by their emotions, and incapable of handling criticism without taking it personally. The ISFP is an agent of raw emotion, of deeply personal values, of a world that is experienced in the moment without filter or restraint. But beneath that, what is really going on? What unconscious forces drive the ISFP's sensitivity? Are they truly in tune with their emotions, or are they just lost in them? And to answer that, we need to take a deep dive into their cognitive function. So ISFPs, they lead with the introverted feeling, or FI, and in my theory of traumas, FI is characterized by the trauma of neglect. So FI is the function of deeply personal, internally held values and emotions. So unlike FE, which seeks external harmony, FI is intensely personal. So it cares more about staying true to one's emotions than conforming to social expectations. But FI comes with the wound. The trauma of neglect implies that their feelings were never taken seriously, they were never validated. So it is not wise to tell ISFPs, "You're overreacting," or "Why do you have to take everything so seriously?" or "You're too sensitive, toughen up." Don't say that. So these words, they hit hard at the core of their FI identity. Beware, because their emotions and experiences that are real, raw, and deeply meaningful. But there's a problem, right? Because the world is not built for deep feelers. So their secondary function is called extroverted sensing, or SC. And in my theory of traumas, SC is characterized as the trauma of incarceration or having one's freedom taken away from them. So high SC users, they respond to this trauma by developing an intense desire to immerse themselves in sensory experiences and external stimuli. So this explains their drive to live in the now, right? Like seizing opportunities and embracing thrills as a way to counteract past feelings of being trapped or constrained. So having one's freedom stripped away from them fosters an acute awareness of its value, right? So high SE users, such as ISFPs, they prioritize independence, spontaneity, and the ability to make unrestrained choices as a way to experiencing freedom. So this could manifest in resistance to rules, routines, or environments that feel restrictive. So pairing FI with SE causes ISFPs to be fully immersed in the present moment, so feeling every experience viscerally, and that results in a person who feels everything very intensely. The stereotype of ISFPs being too sensitive largely stems from this unique interaction between their two dominant cognitive functions, right? So they create a person who not only feels deeply but experiences everything with heightened intensity, so making them seem emotionally reactive or fragile to outsiders. So SE is not a function of detachment or long-term rationalization. Is experiential, it's raw, it's fully in the moment. So ISFPs, they don't process emotions in a distant analytical way like TI users do. They don't regulate emotions based on social harmony like FE users do. And they don't distance distance themselves from their emotions by focusing on future consequences like NI users do. So instead, SE amplifies FI's emotion in real time, making ISFPs deeply immersed in whatever they are feeling at the moment. So if they are hurt, they feel it fully and immediately. If they are happy, they are completely lost in the joy of the moment. So if they get angry, it's an immediate and visceral reaction, not a calculated response. So ISFPs cannot detach from what they feel, so they get labeled as too emotional, too dramatic, too sensitive, and their emotions often leak out physically and impulsively before they even realize it. So if they feel embarrassed, they visibly shut down or blush on the spot. If they feel anger, they might react with an immediate outburst rather than carefully choosing words. And if they feel hurt, their face, their body language, and even actions reflect it instantly. Unlike high FE users who instinctively adjust their emotions to maintain harmony, ISFPs are more likely to react in the moment and then retreat later to process things on their own. So just another reason that contributes to the labeling of being too sensitive, right? So to an outsider, it may seem like they can't control themselves or they take things too personally. But beyond emotional sensitivity, SC also makes ISFPs extremely attuned to their physical surroundings. This can add another layer to the overly sensitive stereotype. Loud noises, bright lights, or chaotic environments can feel overwhelming, so harsh textures or even bad food can be unbearable. So physical discomfort is felt more intensely than it would be for someone with lower SE. So this heightened sensory awareness contributes to their strong emotional responses because everything is felt in real time with full force. If someone raises their voice, they don't just hear it, they feel it like a wave hitting them. If someone says something cruel, it's not just words, it physically stings in the moment. So this can make them seem fragile, but in reality, they are simply experiencing everything in HD clarity, while others process emotions in low resolution. So the answer to the question if ISFPs are just too sensitive is yes, but also no. Okay, let me tell you why I chose to include no, because yes is a given, right? They really are extremely sensitive in every way, but also they bounce back quickly, and for the longest time I couldn't really identify why, but now I know it's because SE makes reactions intense but short-lived. So SE is quick, it seeks new sensory experiences and freedom. It doesn't overthink or dwell on the past, it just reacts, moves on, and chases the next thrill, kinda like a goldfish with a jetpack. And I think that's pretty cool because grudges hold you down, right? They're heavy, and why should we be carrying around emotional baggage? What good does it do anyway? Remember, we all contend with the hidden traumas living in our unconscious, and in that regard, we are all the same. So strive for understanding, not judgment. So like I always say, understanding breeds acceptance. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
If you liked the video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. That will allow us to keep making more videos like this. For more related content, please click on one of the suggested videos. Thank you for watching.